about it being pink.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad that y'all came back for my second video. So today we are going to be doing my Q&A. Y'all are going to get to know more about me, because what's the point of being on my channel, subscribing to me, and you don't know anything about your girl? But we're gonna change that today. We're gonna get right into it. I have my iPad with all my questions on it. I have like 20 questions. These questions, they're good, but some of them are really random and all over the place. So the first question that we have is, what is your goal for YouTube? Now, I always say this. Before I did start my YouTube, I did think about my reasoning behind it. Honestly, I just want to connect with people. I want to connect with people that are just like me. I want people to come on my page, on my YouTube channel, and just be like, dang, that girl, me and her have similar mindset. I really look up to her. I'm really inspired by her. I want to meet people that are genuinely just like me. Like, that's just it. Create and have a soul tribe. I want to be able to have a friendship with all of y'all. I want to be able to just live life with you guys. I want to be able to give y'all advice. Y'all give me advice. We have deep talks. I just want to just show love and spread knowledge, spread positivity, period. And that's it. So that's my goal for YouTube, and that is what made me start my YouTube. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. The next question is, what is my goal for myself? You know, what does the next 5 years of my life basically look like? So the goal for myself for the next 5 years, I definitely want to have all the cars that I said I wanted to get. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in my past video. I feel like I did, but my dream car is a Corvette. Like, I want a Corvette. Like, I want a C8, blacked out. So I want to have all the cars that I want. I also want a Mercedes and a Tesla. I already told y'all about that. Honestly, don't like working for people. In the next 5 years, I want to have a successful YouTube channel. I want to keep going on with my lash business and even expanding it. Wherever God wants me to be, wherever God leads me to, I'm just gonna follow. Like, honestly, it's so many talents that I have, so many things I can do. It's just like, yeah, whatever God wants me to do, like, I'm just gonna do. So it's really up to God. But where I see myself in the next 5 years is just successful. I want to be making over 6 figures, like, past that. I definitely see myself being a dental hygienist as well, because that is what I want my career to be. And that's what I'm going to be starting school for. So yeah, that's where I see myself in the next 5 years. And I want to have kids, of course, and if it's the Lord will, and I find me somebody that I really feel like I can, you know, lock in with, then you're gonna try to get married. Okay? Yeah, that's the plan. Somebody said, what's one place you want to go to? That's hard, because I just don't have one. Like, I'm gonna go everywhere. I would say the Philippines. If not that, then probably like Bora Bora. There's somewhere really like mind blown out. When I see it, my mouth would drop, you know, like a real exclusive thing. Like, you gotta have money to go out there, and then when you get there, it's like super beautiful, nice scenery. This is the next question. How is your spiritual journey going? And to clarify, when she was saying spiritual, I am not spiritual as in like New Age spirituality, not that. Definitely not that. I am on my journey to getting back closer to God, Jesus Christ. Okay, I've always been a believer. Grew up in the church, raised in the church, heard about God, knew about God, learned about God. But there was a point in time, and I'm gonna make a separate video about this. There was a point in time in my life when I first started high school, I got introduced to New Age spirituality, and it kind of just went from there, and the devil had his way with me. But then I had a wake-up call, like earlier this year, 2022. And God brought me back closer to him, and I've been going hard all year just with transforming my mindset and myself. God's been doing his big one on me, y'all. He's been doing his big one on me. But yeah, my spiritual journey is going pretty good. There's still things that I'm falling short on. There's still things that I'm learning about, but it's going so amazing. I'm learning so much about God. Like, it's just like the type of mind I have now, and the capacity that my mind is at, and the stuff I'm able to like really digest and understand now. It was just perfect timing for me to get back closer to God now, because my perspective is different. So even though I've always learned about God, it's like I'm relearning him. And now that I'm relearning him, it feels different. Like, it don't feel like it's going into one ear and out the other. It really feels like a aha moment. Like, that's why this is that way, and that's why God said this, and that's why God wants us to do this, because just for the betterment of us. Learning about God, knowing about God, being exposed to God since I was a little girl was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm so glad I have a faith. I have something to believe in. I have somebody to go to whenever I'm down and out. Like, God is amazing. And I'm not trying to force my religion on nobody, but when it's time for God to touch you and transform your life and pull you in so you can get closer to him, when he pull you up out of the situation that you're in, it's like, okay, it's time for you. I'm calling you to be who you are supposed to be in me. Then you'll know. I promise you. And that experience is going to be so beautiful. And I feel like a lot of people are going to go from being atheistic and like they're gonna learn God. God is gonna like show himself and manifest himself in many different ways, and people are gonna be freaking mind blown. Mark my words. But yeah, so my spiritual journey is going good, super informative, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So yeah, the next question is, how do you feel about moving out of state? So if y'all haven't heard or been able to peep, I am moving. Obviously, y'all, I've been ranting about it because I'm so excited. I'm gonna move to Houston. I'm super excited because I feel like it's gonna just bring so many different opportunities. Like, Florida's amazing, love the weather, love the beaches, but it's kind of dead end here. I don't know, like, it's just like nothing out here. I feel like it's a nice place to come to when you're retired, but if you're trying to jumpstart, like, and you're not in Miami, those like busy areas that have a lot going on, and them places, like, okay, cool, I get it. Miami for sure, I get it. But if you're in the outskirts, baby, stuck like Chuck. Like, if you don't got nothing going on, you're finna be stuck. I just gotta go, so that's what I'm finna do. Get out of here. But yeah, so how do I feel about moving out of state? I feel good. I feel so good. I'm so ready to leave. I've been here for 20 years, and yeah, it's just time to go. Like, this place, St. Pete, don't got nothing else for me. This is it. Somebody asked, what made me get into doing lashes? So I've always loved beauty. It really started when I was going into 9th grade, because in high school I wanted to just have a new look. I started putting on lashes, I started doing my hair, or it really started tapping into who I was and what I wanted my look to look like. And basically where it all started, like, that's what made me get into it. I just love doing lashes. I love lashes. I feel like they're a big staple in how you look. Lashes can make and break your look. And then at the time when I was doing it, it was people doing it, but it wasn't as saturated as it is now. So I was just looking at it from a business aspect. When I first got certified, I was like 17, 18. So I'm like, there's nobody around my age really doing lashes. It was only like grown women, you know? So I was like, why not? Like, let's do lashes, Toya, why not? Yeah, that's what made me get into it. I just loved it. And I just have a strong passion for it even to this day. I just love my craft. I love making people feel good as well. It's just like, it's way deeper than money. Like, a lot of things don't really be about money to me because I've always been taken care of. I respect the way things make me feel, and that's what I like. I like the fact that I feel good when I see somebody like, oh my God, I love my lashes. Like, their first reactions to seeing their lashes, it's just priceless. I don't know. I just love that. Being able to make people feel good about themselves. Another question I had was becoming an esthetician hard? No, it really wasn't hard. It was only kind of a struggle for me because I'm not a morning person, but I'm trying to change that. I'm not a morning person, so I had to wake up really early for school, and I was irritating, and I would just be grumpy. But the information, I retained it, and it was so weird because I literally would not pay attention. Like, I zone out a lot. It's really hard for me to focus. So that was tricky, but all the tests, I passed them with like flying colors, and I wouldn't even remember how I would retain the information. It was like I'd be zoning out, but I'm still retaining the information. It was super weird, but I'm just glad I passed and got my license. How many siblings do you have? I have 3 siblings besides me, so there's 4 of us. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. What is my ethnicity? I'm Jamaican of Vincentian. Shout out to all the Vincentians. I love St. Vincent so bad. Big up to all the Jamaicans too, y'all. I'm just glad to be gang. I'm glad to be Caribbean. Yeah, y'all, if y'all don't know what St. Vincent is, because it's a very small island, it is right by Grenada. It's around them islands like Trinidad, Barbados. It's super close to Barbados. But yeah, it's just another small island, and then obviously y'all know Jamaica. And then obviously I was born here, but both of my parents, my mom is from Jamaica, my dad is from Stevenson. So yeah. The other question is, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? So this question really made me think, because at first I was gonna say nothing, because I truly, like, y'all, I love myself. Like, the love I have for myself is just out of this world. Like, it just goes way deeper than my appearance. It's my intellect, the way I articulate things, the way I use my words, the way my mind works, the way I just naturally have certain wisdom about things without even having to experience certain things. I just already know. It's just kind of mind-blowing to me. One thing I have to change about myself, I would say, is the fact that sometimes my anger just get the best of me. I wish I wasn't as impulsive as I was, in the sense of like when I'm feeling strong emotions about a certain situation. Like if something makes me super angry, sometimes I'll just do without thinking, and then I'll end up regretting what I did. So how easy I can fly off at the mouth. And just in general, I feel like I have lost a lot of good opportunities and good people to an extent. But then again, it's never really a loss, because it's like if it's not here, then it wasn't meant to stay. And plus, it's never a loss because I gained the knowledge and I gained the experience and I learned something new and I learned how to do things better. So I honestly wish I could handle situations a little bit better in that aspect. Somebody said, what is my type? I'm gonna get into the like these type of questions. We just gonna do it, cause why not, you know? Honestly, y'all, say my type is obviously black men. When it comes to like color, dark, I love me a nice dark skin man, like who doesn't, you know? Light skins are cool too. Brown skins are cool too. I feel like they all got my heart. I just love men, you know? That sounds so bad. But no, honestly, I just love the idea of a man, you know? And not in a sexual way or anything like that, but that's just the opposite sex. So I mean, hey, I like tall guys. Tall, gotta be a God-fearing man. If you're not a God-fearing man, I don't want you. Yeah, I would say God-fearing man. That's number one, really. Tall, very mannerly. I would say a man that isn't anti-women, because I feel like a lot of men nowadays they be coming off as like they don't like women. Like the things they say, it just sounds very like feminine, anti-women. Like I feel like my type is a guy that's gonna be a provider. Somebody that's very emotionally intelligent to the point where they will be able to understand where I'm coming from emotionally, be able to understand me when I express how I feel. A good communicator. Now I can go on and on and on. Yeah, but that's my type. I would just say black men. Honestly, black men and tall. And very good looking. You gotta be good looking. If you're not good looking, I can't do nothing with you. I'm very big on looks. Money wise, I'm not really a gold digger. I do like providers. Yeah, and you gotta be independent. Like you're the guy. That's just how it goes. Because I'm independent, so I really want somebody that matches me. You gotta make as much money as me. And that's just it. You have your own money, I got my own money, but provide for me, I provide for you. So do with that information what you will. The next question we have is, what is your ideal date? I don't know. I don't really have a set way of doing things, honestly. I just like things that are romantic, very thoughtful. I feel like if you actually take time to plan things out and really pay attention to what I like, and you kind of like implement that into the date, I just feel like anything that comes off, like you can tell like, yeah, he thought about that. Like he definitely planned that. Like that's my ideal date. I feel like you should surprise me, honestly. Like whether it's something small or big, if it's gonna be small, don't make sure it's super thoughtful. Can't forget about the small things, just as long as it's thoughtful. I don't have an ideal date, just surprise me. Somebody said, am I straight? Yes, I am. I'm very much so straight. How do you feel about 50-50? I had to set my iPad down for this one, because I've been really going back and forth on my real true opinion on this like topic. Honestly, this whole year, I'm just like, where do I really stand when it comes to this? With the 50-50 thing, like I said, I really love men that are providers, right? But I am not into anybody using anybody. I feel like men nor women should be using the counter person for anything. Money, sex, like that's, I don't like users. You need to have your own, period. You don't need to be dependent or codependent on anybody. You need to have your own, but at the same time you also need to be giving. So 50-50 If you have a boyfriend or it's just somebody you just kicking it with that you don't know that well, then okay, cool, I get it. Me personally though, will I participate in the 50-50 thing anymore? I feel like when it comes to bills and stuff, I get it. I feel like it's fair. I would like a guy, honestly though, like especially if I'm having his kids and we're a family, I would like for a guy, if he wanted to pay for the whole, you know, house, the bills and all that stuff, then he can do that while I take care of the kids. But at the same time, if he's gonna do that, and this is just like law back in the day, this is how people did things. Like back in the day, that's how men were. They were providers and they had no problem with this. So I honestly feel like I really like guys that, you know, pay for the bills. But if you're gonna pay for the bills, I need to do my part too. It can't just be me sitting back letting you do everything and I'm not doing nothing. So that's what I'm saying, like 50-50 in what way? In the sense of going half on bills, or in the sense of like you pay for the bills but I'm also going to support you mentally, emotionally, in other ways? Because that's still in a sense 50-50. It's just in two different aspects, but we're still both like equally giving to each other and showing up for each other and investing, you know? So I don't know. I am in a 50-50, but in a different aspect. And that's how I feel about it. I feel like, you know, a man, if you want to take care of the financial stuff, he can, but I'll make sure I clean up for him, cook for him, take care of the kids, handle all the like motherly stuff, you know, like everything a woman is supposed to do for her man, you know, and just please him. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm more on that side, but with 50-50, I'm not opposed to it. What is my future job and why? So I kind of briefly like stated this in another answer for another question. I want to do dental hygiene. That is what I plan on getting a degree in, but I also want to do a lot of stuff. I'm just an entrepreneur. I do lashes, I do brows. I have my own clothing brand coming out that I've been working on for a while, and I need to get back around to it. So I'm gonna get back around to it definitely in 2024. I just want to be an entrepreneur and I want to skyrocket with this. I want to be a content creator. I want to get brand deals. Like that's my future job, all of that stuff. Somebody said, why do I think Sexy Red lied about it being pink? Did she really lie though? Let's be real. But I don't think she lied about it being pink, honestly. I don't, because y'all, like dark skin, light skin, white, black, yellow, brown, like everybody gonna be pink on this side. So she didn't lie about it being pink. I mean, obviously like, she's darker, you know, or brown skin, so that's just it. Everybody pink on that side. I mean shit, if you ask me, but shit, I mean, some people gonna agree with me, some people gonna be like, that is black as fuck, that shit is not pink. I think like that shit is pink. I mean, no, I shit is pink. Everybody shit pink. The people that know about the female anatomy, they know, like, yeah, it's pink, baby. Yeah. What's my body count? So I don't really be watching people Q&As, but do people really, like, when they answer that question, do they really tell their body count? Because a part of me really want to tell y'all, because it's like, who cares? But then another part of me wants to really keep it mysterious. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn in between the two, but my body count is low. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my body count is super low. I really feel like I should just say it though. Y'all, I'm like, I'm probably gonna be the first YouTuber that actually came out and said that, because I feel like a lot of people probably be like, I'm not gonna tell you, it's not y'all business. But it's like, shit, what's a Q&A without me being transparent? Like, I just feel like guys don't even be deserving like cool from me. So I'm just gonna like disinclude myself from that. Y'all can have y'all fun. I'm not hunching y'all. I'm not hunching these out here. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna up my body count until I get married. It's gonna be a wild journey. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a long journey. But I'm away. Would you rather be surrounded by 7 Natalie Nunns or 𝐂𝐭 Jones? I don't really understand that question, but I'm gonna answer it. I don't know. I don't know. 𝐂𝐭 Jones. I feel like I would rather be around 𝐂𝐭 Jones than Natalie Nunns. But yeah, so we're just gonna go with 𝐂𝐭 Jones. And another question is, how would you describe life now to your younger self? My life now is amazing. Shit's playing out like how she wanted it to, in the sense of like dream wise. Like everything I've wanted to do, I done did. And I feel like if I described it to her, you know, I just let her know that I'm happy, I'm wise. I've been through a lot, but shit is still positive. I still got my sanity. I still got my dignity. The things that I've lost in comparison to the things that I've gained is like mad low. Like I'm not even worried about that stuff. I'm happy. This is the happiest I've ever been. I'm complete. Like God has taken me so many different places. So yeah, baby, I'll just say I'm happy. The last question is, my ex sent me this stupid question. He was like, who is your favorite ex and why? Now, I told them my body count. I'm not telling y'all that shit. That's just too federal. So we just gonna leave. We're gonna end it off here, y'all. I'm sorry. I think that was all though. We just gonna end it off here because I'm not stroking nobody's ego. But you that sent that, it's not you. It's not you. Sorry. So the next question that I have is, what is my age? Y'all, I am 20 years old and my birthday is May 3rd. So mark your calendars because your girl is going to be turning 21 next year. Hey y'all, I am going to be ending it off here. I really appreciate the fact that you guys watched this whole video. If you did stay to the end, I really appreciate it. I really thank everybody that sent me questions and supported this video. I love y'all so much. And if this is your first time watching me, thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe and continue to follow me on this journey through life. And yeah, y'all, I'm just super excited. I can't wait to put out the next video, y'all. And I'm so happy because the Houston vlog is going to be coming up soon. It's going to be super fun. I got a lot coming. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell y'all what the next video is going to be. It's gonna be a surprise. You know, it's gonna be something super spontaneous. So just stay tuned. Make sure you put my post notifications on. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you show me love. Make sure you comment. And yeah, I just hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Yeah, until next time, y'all. See y'all later. Toya out.